Hi guys, in today's video we have David Ivano from The Lost Agency talk about Twitter and social media. He's answering Simon's question about what are the most popular Twitter tools available today.
Thank you very much. Okay, Simon, so obviously the first thing that everyone knows is Twitter is possibly a bit of a time waster. So one of the apps we're looking at this week is Tweet Wasters. So it's a great little way where you can share obviously how much time you've actually been wasted on Twitter amongst your friends. It's a bit of fun, it's not something serious, but again it's a good thing to use amongst your fellow staff members that maybe they're wasting a little bit too much time on that social media project. One of the other sort of platforms which is I've used on some other projects in the past is the Twitter Counter. So it's a platform that you can obviously manually update your status when required, but it gives you a good understanding of sort of who you're following, is the trend going up or down, number of trends, and it gives you a nice little graph that obviously you can export and use in client presentations. And going across to some of the more advanced tools that sort of understand more about how you're using social media, if you're using it effectively, is one of the new platforms is from 20 Feet. So it enables you to link in your Facebook and obviously Twitter account, and it starts to help you understand how the trend's going. Is the number of mentions, number of follows up or down over the last period of time. So it's a good way to spot possible problems with your social media campaign, or realise when one of your particular tweets may have gone viral. One of the platforms which obviously I love quite a bit, and I talk about it a lot, is Klout. So Klout actually today released a new beta version where you actually have the ability to tie into your LinkedIn data. So Klout is more of a way to measure your social influence, and it's measured based around people who obviously you engage with, have conversations, and obviously who follow you. It's got the ability to also link in your Facebook data, so those who are very big on Facebook and very big on Twitter will obviously more likely have a higher Klout score. And the great thing is it sort of breaks that past, trend where people were just going for numbers. So you can have a lot of followers and your Klout score can be very low because you're broadcasting a one-way message. So Klout's a good way to kind of understand how you're engaging with social media. One of the cooler platforms, if you're sort of, you're a bit busy, you don't always have time to check into your account to work out, who's talking about you, who's mentioning you, who's retweeting some of your stuff. You want to engage with those people. So one of the new products to come out is Formulists. So it has the ability to generate automatic lists that will update, every week or every couple of days to a certain number. So you can say, I want to know the top 100 people who have retweeted me in the last week. So it's got the ability to make the list public and private, so you can start to understand who's recently following you, or maybe who's recently unfollowed you. Maybe you sent out a Twitter message that was maybe a little bit off-putting to a couple of people. So again, these tools are good ways to understand how you're using social media, and even use it to evaluate your competitors. Why are they doing maybe social media better than you? And one of the final platforms, which is more of a general trend on sort of what's happening on, YouTube, Facebook, blogs, is obviously Viral Heat. So Viral Heat's, it's a nice, cost-effective platform. I think it's around about $10 or $20 a month, enables you to track a number of terms, so you can see how often it was mentioned on YouTube, and it also gives you a bit of sentiment analysis, so you can see if it was positive or negative. And obviously the final thing is the new Twitter dashboard. So the new Twitter dashboard, it seems to do strange things at times. Obviously suggestion who you should follow. They're not always spot on the mark, but again, it does give you some of the features of platforms like obviously CoTweet and TweetDeck, with obviously within the standard Twitter web interface. So definitely sort of check out a few of those, and if you've got any questions, feel free to fire them across the bottom, and we'll also have links for all the products we've talked about. And thank you for inviting me here today.